Welcome, Right Edition. I have a special guest today. She's a beautiful person. She has a pretty name, and I can't pronounce things, so help me here. Say your first name.
Tatiana
That's pretty. Second name?
Moroz.
Say them both together now.
Tatiana Moroz.
Hey, I like that. That's very good. Well, thanks a lot for joining me. Now, I understand you're in Florida. Is that true?
Normally I'm in Florida, but today I happen to be here in Denver for the ETH Denver conference. So I'm doing a little bit of traveling this week.
All right, got it. Now, you recently wrote a song. You've written other songs and you sang songs, but recently you put out a song, and it's kind of a cool one, and I like it. Tell me about it.
Thanks. So I've been writing music that's really themed around liberty and peace kind of stuff for many years now. But this song is called What You Gonna Do? And it's a song that kind of, there's a Solzhenitsyn quote, the line between good and evil doesn't go through, politics or whatever. Very bad paraphrase, but it cuts through the heart of every man. And after the past few years, seeing how things have changed, it really reminds me a lot of the stories I would hear as a child about World War II. And my family's, on my mom's side, is Polish. So I would always hear these stories, and I was really impressed with how the Polish people really fought back. I had a lot of pride in that. And here we are in these moments where, things are getting very, very serious, and people are going to be faced with this question once again. Are they going to fight back? Are they going to sell out their neighbor? Or are they going to have guts? And are they going to stand up for, really important values? And I think that we've never been in a more precarious position. So I don't claim to know what people should do, but I ask them, what are you going to do? Because I think that we need to start preparing for things to get maybe a little bit worse before they get better.
What you gonna do when they come for you? Are you gonna lay down and die? Tell me, officer, tell me, what did I do? Was it 'cause I was speaking my mind? What is the limit, and are we still in? Can we go and change the tide? Tell me what to do when they come for you. Tell me what to do when they come for you. Thought we were free inside.
Hey, that's pretty cool. What are you going to do when they come for you? I mean, that kind of sounds like a Hitler thing. And with what's going on in the world today, it makes me want to pack and go somewhere, and I'm not sure where. And I guess you're kind of feeling that as well, are you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's even a matter of running anywhere else. I think that it's an internal decision that we're making, I think things have become a lot more deep. And before, people were able to, just kind of gloss over, but now the wolves are at the door, right? I never thought that I would be living in an America that may fall within my lifetime. And sadly, that's what we're facing right now. And I don't know what that future will bring. But for me, I'm trying to get right with God. I know that sounds a little bit silly, but I think that, there's something far more, just something bigger at play here. And our lives here seem somewhat temporary. And, I want to have an impact while I'm here, but I also want to make sure that I know what's important. And that's kind of what I've been spending some time thinking about as well.
Yeah, I'm kind of guessing you don't vote Democrat, right?
No, I'm a libertarian hardcore. I guess I have to vote Republican because libertarians, they never win. And honestly, there's a little anarchist streak in there, but I have to be a little bit practical. And so right now, definitely not voting for Joe Biden.
Politically, right is right and left is wrong. I mean, that's pretty simple stuff, right? And all countries have this thing going on, and it's even hard to understand. Well, I guess the good news is that we can't understand what's going on, because if we understood the people, we'd be as crazy as them. And the leadership, it's like the Pied Piper thing, and it's kind of all over the place. And your song kind of goes there. It gives you pause, and it gave me pause, kind of made me feel good. And a lot of things don't make me feel so good. And I kind of like that. And I'm not a big music guy, but I kind of felt it. So I think the song is going to do well. Someone should use it as an anthem in some country. But tell me, when you shot the video, and where did you do that?
So I was in Poland. You know, I had this hankering to go to Poland with the Ukrainian war so close by. I was thinking, oh God, please don't blow up Warsaw. So I went and visited Warsaw, and one of my favorite places to go is Old Town. And it's the old center, right? And it's where we shot most of that footage. Actually, all of the footage was done in Old Town. And what I also found really striking is that, 85% of the city was left as dust. And here they've gone and rebuilt. And now they've rebuilt better and stronger. I mean, Poland is really doing well. It's a very vibrant city right now. So I felt like that was a really nice backdrop, the little hint of history, the modernization, and kind of showing like what we're really risking. When I was a child, I would go to Poland and I would try and buy a toy. You had to buy a toy with a ticket. I mean, like you couldn't even go into the store. It was just like really communist remnants when I was there. And I don't want to go back to that. I like going to Warsaw and seeing all of these, cafes and art displays and, all different kinds of cultural activity happening. So I thought it was a good place, to go back to history.
I think that's great that you did that. Have you spent time in Canada ever?
I have a little bit. I went to some crypto conferences, but I don't think I've spent enough time. I always really enjoy my time, and I'd love to do some skiing up there. So we'll see, maybe before the end of the year.
Well, us Canadian types really like your song, and we want to play that song all the time because, hey, they're coming for us. We feel that every day. And
Canada's scary.
It's spooky as can be. I mean, there's an agenda, there's something going on, and the freedom thing no longer matters. And there's a long list of things. And so, again, I get inspired when I hear somebody's feelings kind of go into a song. How do people get your song? Can they buy it? It's a new world out there. I can't go down and buy a record anymore. What happens? How do people enjoy your music and while paying for it? Because it costs money. Nothing's free, right? It costs money to make music.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's for sure. It's like a capitalist nightmare to make music because you're not making a good ROI. But nonetheless, we try. We have to do it. People can get my music on Apple, Amazon, iTunes, all the regular places, Spotify. And I actually have it's the third single off of a new album, which will be out March 23rd, called Love Songs for Idiots. So this is my political song, but really it's a lot about the matters of the heart too. So it's something for everybody, I hope.
Your website, what's